Welcome to the stream, everybody. This week in Caps, episode 84. We'll get started here in a few minutes.
As we wait on our special guest.
All right.
What's up, Donovan? What's up, Soul 7? Yeah, I like that message, Souls. Matt, what's up, Matt? Welcome. Got some folks coming in. We're gonna have Brian from Hat Heaven on here soon. He's fashionably late.
He's coming in now.
Oh, nice. All right.
Brian, we are streaming, just so you know.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Chloe,
Yes,
how's it going?
Yeah, home alone right now, so she's the only one I can bother. So
Gotcha.
she really does her own thing, but
Brian's wearing that stupid Yankees hat.
no Leon today?
Nah, Leon is this is a Canadian free show today.
Huh?
Yeah. He's
He's,
glamping again.
Yeah.
Seems to be about a quarterly thing.
What's up, Kyle? Nano, Andrew, what's up, guys? Hit that like button on your way in. We got Brian here with us from Hat Heaven, so this should be a good little show. Good little show. We're gonna get wrapped up here today.
I have to update my app. All right, Treat Cam, Matt Jones. It was busy, Josh. It was busy.
All right. Jason, 50 slides a lot.
It's a little more than normal. Yeah. I'd say it's
Brian,
on
Brian,
the high
you have a
side.
good- Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying it's on the high side.
Brian's gonna have a busy night.
Yes.
Got some folks pouring in here. That's good. As always, as we keep going a little further here, it'll get busier and busier, which is good. And we want to really encourage a lot of participation out there, everybody.
Mhm.
Let's make sure we're participating in the comments or hitting that like button. And yes, Hat Heaven's been taking a lot of people's money, TJ. A lot of people's money.
You guys make it sound like a bad thing. We're just trying to solve this.
It's not a bad thing for you, man, right? I mean, that's what you're here to do, man. You've been killing it, man. That latest drop was pretty insane.
That was all stuff set for August, some July,
Wow.
and we either got it late or we were just holding on to it because you know how it is with supply these days. But it didn't make sense to drop like 10 at a time, like 5 different drops, and maybe only the 100 or 200 people with the fastest connections could get it, just
Right.
as fair as possible. So
Yeah, you're doing a great job with it, man. I don't know if you got a chance to see the Fitties last night, but we had some. You're not a big collection guy, so you had one nomination for your Pokemon hook
Yeah.
collection.
thank you.
You got edged out, but there's still more days to come of the Fitties. So
Yesterday I got home. I couldn't even stay awake for Thursday night football. I just passed out. Oh man, it's been a crazy. So Monday, we had the drop.
Yeah.
One of the busiest days of the year we had so far, which was great. Everything was going well. Tuesday, I wake up and I find there's no internet at the warehouse because there's a neighborhood outage for
damn.
So for a internet company, that really sucks.
Yeah.
Really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning, we were operating on my phone's hotspot.
Jeez.
Dang.
I had to upgrade my phone plan 2 times just to keep the hotspot data. It
Yeah.
caused a good amount of delays. To be honest, we're probably like a day and a half behind on orders. So apologies for anybody out there emailing me right now, like, where's my order? We had no internet in the South Bronx. So, but
You know, it's interesting. They want their money, but they don't really offer a discount when they have an outage, you know?
yeah, tell me about it. I have an offer. I have a standing offer from Fios right now. It's just too crazy right now to change right now. But maybe
Yeah.
sometime in January, I'll just hop over to Fios because they seem more reliable and they're offering like twice the speed for like not twice more. Let's put it like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like it's worth it to me. You
Yeah.
guys ready to get started here or what?
Yeah.
All
Let me see
right.
if I can actually do this here.
You're a genius, Jason. You'll figure it out.
Or you would think so, huh?
I got it, Jason. I'll get that. Oh, you give me permission. I'll do it.
Okay. See if I can actually do that. All participants can.
Anytime one of us is missing, it changes the whole vibe.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Should be ready.
All right.
Welcome to the vault. This week in Caps, we got a special guest this week, Brian from Hat Heaven. So Pierre, take it away.
Man, we're honored to have Brian here. I mean, the king of the gray bottom now. So while everyone else is going left, he's going right, which has worked out really well. And I think I'm really happy to have you on here. I know Jason and I are both big fans of Hat Heaven. I know a lot of folks in the comments are big fans of Hat Heaven. But I think, this is a different take, right? We're going to have you on here, kind of co-host with us, go through some hats. You've done this before, though. You've done this with us before.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you guys have me on is always a good time. And you say you're on it. I'm always so like, I'm so humbled to always be a part of this. And I love talking hats with you guys. And yeah, there's nothing better I'd rather be doing on a Friday night. Yeah.
I always love to hear your comments the next day. You tend to share usually something with us about the show. So you've been quiet lately, though. So that's a sign that you've been busy. So hopefully we get back to that routine. Because I used to like my Monday morning feedback from Brian. But, but it hasn't been happening as much lately. So I'm sure you've been really busy loading the world with your gray bottoms. But we got a lot to go. Go ahead, Brian.
No, these 2021, we've been really busy with not only like making new hats, but just making the overall site experience better, like just improving things here and there, like not necessarily merchandise wise, but, just trying to deliver you a more custom feel for the website. Cause I feel like that's where most online stores are going,
Yeah.
You don't want like site-wide recommendations. They want like, recommendations for a Yankee fan living in upstate New York that hates the Red Sox. They want those like, so it's been a lot of talking with people smarter than me to figure that out. So
yeah. Well, listen, Brian, we're going to get started here, but I do want to encourage everyone out there to hit that like button. And also, as we go along, we're not only going to be engaging amongst the three of us, but also asking you to engage in the chat. So there may be times I ask you what's the worst hat, or keep 3, drop 3, whatever it may be. I want to hear from all of you out there as we kind of move along throughout the evening. And with that, Jason, you ready to get us started here?
I am.
I'm gonna put Brian on the spot a little bit today. I love putting Brian on the spot. So we're gonna start right here with Hat Heaven. So
Let's load it up.
might as well start right here. So for all of you out there, tell Brian which 2 hats on this slide you like the best. And while you're doing that in the chat, Jason, What are your
Yeah.
thoughts here?
These are all fantastic. I don't see a bad hat on here, but if you're only gonna let me get two,
Yeah.
it's got to be that Royals
Yep.
85 Royals. I love that front logo in the gold, and that Trastros, man. What a subtle jab and super clean hook.
Yeah.
The hidden message behind that hat is what makes it well worth getting.
The Royals I've had for like 2 months.
Yeah.
2.5 months. It was in the store, so I picked it up right when I saw it. Man, it was fantastic. I love that hat. My least favorite hat here, though, Brian, is a Twins hat.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know why.
I love that one. It
Yeah.
seems, I don't know. It's my least
I am-
favorite. Out of this one is definitely that Reds one because
Yeah.
New Era made me change the seat to that giant one, so I was just like a little irked.
Yeah.
But that Twins one, that was of this batch, that was like probably the second or third one I designed, and I just really red hats always sell. At least that's what my dad tells me. So I don't know. I like that one.
I
That's
love
almost-
I love red hats. I didn't say it's my least favorite on the slide. It doesn't mean I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the Royals. You know that. I love the Houston hat.
Yeah.
And I guess if I had to go third, I would go with gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'd go with that Rockies hat.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the CR, but I actually like that Rockies hat. I like the green.
Funny thing about those two green hats, the Astros one, it took a lot of watching a lot of Astros games to like really discover, like, I was like, why they do have Waste Management as a sponsor, because it's like, I think in the center left field wall
Yeah.
back there is
Yeah.
just a big WM. So I was just like, that's interesting, So
Yeah.
initially it was like a Jamaica Ash hook. That's a karting company out here in New York and Long Island. But after a while, it's just like, it just makes sense to make it a Waste Management hook. But sold a lot to Houston. I mean,
That one sold out quick, man. That one sold out
Yeah.
quick on your site.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at all the orders. There were a lot going to Houston, Texas, which I found funny. But
Yeah.
no.
They'll buy any Texas hat, whether it's meant to be a jab at them or not.
Well, they don't even know, like some of them won't even know what the jab is,
Right.
like someone.
And Brian might not even intended it as a jab, but it definitely came across as one to me anyway.
Well, let's check out the next slide of Hat Heaven's huge drop. And for all of you out there, pick the two you like best. We're on slide number 2 here.
Lots of side patches in this drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't intentionally stay away from side patches. It's just if I feel like the hat's a little lonely, I'll stick it on. Or if
Okay.
the whole basis of the design is a side patch, like these 3 Yankees, not counting that All-Star game one, but we'll put a side patch on it.
I like what you do with these side patches. They look almost like icy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have gone with the 96 for that metallic one though. Just more color.
Gotcha.
Than the 98.
Yeah, I like these though. I don't know, man. The Seattle one seemed to sell pretty quick too, right?
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't buy too many of them just because it's pinstripe. It's something we don't really do. So I don't know what the demand is, but yeah, it went quicker than I expected. But after a while, I was just, it kind of made sense because it's so different than what we do usually.
Yeah.
Me and you, we talked about the Shea Stadium one. I did not know it was that small. But at the same time, the usual size, it's huge. I think it's bigger than the Subway Series patch.
Yeah. This one looks like a press pin.
Yeah.
But I like the San Francisco hat a lot, man. I really do. I love that 61 All-Star game patch. That's the one that corresponds with the Red Sox double Sox one. I think it looks nice. I love the colors you did there. It just looks like nice and simple and clean. And that's kind of like the name of your game, man. Clean and simple, which I like. All right. You guys ready to move on to the next slide?
Yeah.
All right, Jason, I want you to play a little keep 3, drop 3 here.
Oh,
keep 3, drop 3. And
Oh.
for all of you out there, let's go the other route on this slide. You drop 3. So everybody out there in the audience, if you had to drop 3 hats here, what would they be? I know that's hard to do because these are fantastic, but drop 3.
Yeah. So I'll start with the drop in 3. I'm gonna drop that Baltimore the Orioles.
Mhm.
I'm gonna drop the middle Expos. And let's go ahead and drop the all red Indians.
Okay.
I like the other two a lot, but all red. But the 3 I'm gonna cop are the Durham Bulls.
Yeah. That's still on the
the-
site, man.
I know. The Houston Astros. I love that logo. And last but not least, definitely is I got to cop the Chicago Cubs, the Smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost missed that one for some reason, but got it.
Yeah, I think I'm keeping Durham. I'm keeping Brooklyn. And I'm keeping that You're Killing Me Smalls. Then I'm
Mhm.
dropping man, this is tough. These are good, man. I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm dropping the yellow California Angels.
What?
I think I'm dropping the Astros.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm God, this is tough because I'm telling you, man, this is hard for me to do on this slide. I'm gonna drop the two-tone Indians hat, the blue with the red brim, because I already have it. So I'm gonna take a cop out there.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say.
So let me ask you a question, Brian. If there's one hat here you could do over, which one would it be and why?
Probably that Baltimore Orioles one. There was a lot of back and forth because it's so hard to color up birds, and
Yes.
the idea started with like khaki with a hit of like really light blue, and you know, for designing hats, birds are really easy to do because they take up a good amount of space on the front.
Yeah.
And usually letters like that Brooklyn Dodgers one is just single tone. It's really tricky, the color blocking, to really make two contrasting colors like stand out if it's not black or if it's not white. So it was a lot of back and forth, but the Baltimore Oriole, that logo was kind of a cop out because it's just easily on there.
Yeah.
But so if I had to do something over, it wouldn't be the Baltimore Orioles hat. It would be an approach on that colorway, I feel like.
Gotcha.
I still like it, but I appreciate you answering that, Brian. That's not an easy question to answer. Let's move on to the next slide of hat heaven. This is how big this drop was, man.
Dude,
I gotta tell you, man, this slide right here is loaded.
Love this slide.
Me too.
Love it.
Pulaski, Seattle, that Texas two-tone, man, is crazy. The Toledo Mudheads is sitting there in a full size, in every size, which is amazing to me. That's a great hat too. So much good stuff here. But Jason, what are your favorites here?
Pulaski Mariners.
Yeah.
You don't see that logo come around too often. So I'm glad Brian was able to bring it out. And that Sea-Doo Mariners. Whew, I love that thing.
Yeah, that Pulaski Mariners one, that's actually a customer suggestion. I wish I could remember his name, but he must have emailed us like at least like 5 times in a period of 3 weeks, just asking for the Pulaski Mariners. But at first I thought it was spam because I was like, I never even heard of this team. Like, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I Googled it and something about minor league teams that like borrow the same imagery.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like because it's really easy to design.
Yeah.
Well, this is really pre-Brandiose. So like this is when a lot of the minor league stuff looks super clean, right? And like MLB like.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure, but it feels like it's going back in that direction again now with MLB getting the licensing back. for these minor league teams. So I don't know. They get more of the creative control now. So we might see more of this, but these hats are outstanding. I'd love to see out there in the audience, which three are you keeping here? I mean, let me ask you, Brian, if you had to keep 3 of these hats and drop the rest, what 3 are you keeping?
Definitely that the Texas Ranger, the sky blue and the blue.
Yeah, this thing's
Oh man,
awesome.
even in the mock-ups, it looks so pretty. I was
Yeah.
like, wow. Like I don't like to toot my own horn, but when I saw it come up, I gave myself a pat on the back.
Yeah, you should. So, my friend.
Yeah. That cardinal red Cardinals. I don't know. I love that kind of thing. Like you expect that hat to be like, red with white logo, but I kind of made it cardinal red just to give it that vintage feel because it's such a
Yeah.
cool logo.
Mhm.
And other than that, I like the purple rays. I don't know. It's not an official color, but you could see it being like just as it is right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's great choices. All right, let's move on to the last slide. It's hard to take our eyes off this one.
I know, but get set.
Yes. Well, you saved the best for last.
I did.
Oh, God. Drop.
Hey,
But tell us, but listen, I know how excited you are about the A's in San Francisco one. So tell everybody about that one before we move on to 95 North, the worst stretch of highway on the face of the planet.
the A's and the Giants one. That was actually another customer suggestion from like 2 years ago because we had that New York one, and they're like, "Hey, you should do a Battle of the Bay one." And I remember specifically he asked for the Giants to be on the left and the A's to be on the right, just how they are like geographically. But
Yeah.
for some reason we couldn't get it approved that way. The other way, I don't know why, it got approved, but it took like a good year to get approved because I don't want to blame it on the pandemic, but it seems like a really good reason why when there's like not that many people at the league office working on it, but that I still like it. What people don't realize about that dual logo front is like when you usually see it done on like New Era booking program hats, each logo will be centered on its own panel. But this one doesn't care about panels. It kind of, the logos are kind of moved in. So it looks like it's centering one logo instead of 2, which is easier. It's easier on the eyes, but that's just something I appreciate as a hat nerd, but yeah.
Well, I'd like to move along from this slide. If that's okay.
Like Mickey?
Did you sell? Are you selling quite a few of those Battle of the Bays?
I think we got about half left.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
We
All right,
started,
cool. Well, we
I don't
know
know.
there's people with different taste than me, that's for sure. But listen, I think the hat itself like is pretty cool though. If you were like, that's a collector's piece, man. For me.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I understood when I made it. It's not for diehard fans of either or. It's just
Yes.
more of a Bay Area thing. So
Yeah. I mean, that was a classic matchup, right? Well, I think Will Clark, Jose Canseco, McGuire. I mean, that was a classic matchup.
Well, the earthquake too, like shut it down for.
Yeah, not for sure. All right, let's move it. Listen, a little fun fact about 95 North and the stretch of 95 North that this place is located on. It is literally the worst goddamn highway in the face of the earth to me. I have spent at times 3 hours going 12 miles on this thing. It is terrible. So with that, we're not going to spend that long on the slide, but let's go to 95 North here. I believe that's in Stamford, Connecticut.
They are. Yep.
Yeah, I used to live there. And I'll tell you, man, the highway over there is absolutely terrible. But it also looks like this slide is full of highway robbery. I've seen every one of these hats somewhere else.
We have yet to get an original hat from them, so hopefully it's coming.
Yeah, this isn't like
I do like that Twins one though. I mean, like you said, it's not original, but that side patch is underrated. I feel like this.
I love that side patch. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like that side patch a lot.
Yeah, yeah. The
You know, we've seen
Expo-
these though, right? We've seen all these hats, man, for sure. Like the upper right, that's Diallo, right? And then we got
I don't know why,
Yeah,
but even we're we do the same thing too, but for at the expos, we don't use that side patch enough. That's such a great side patch.
yeah, I've seen it quite
Mhm.
often. I think hat clubs use it quite often. MyFitteds a few times, but a lot of times, you know, you're right. It's not in use. It's a
Because
great.
the great thing about that is when you color it up, every single piece you can color it whatever you want. Like sometimes if you color like say that blue part, like that
Mhm.
light blue part,
Yeah, yeah.
it connect to something else
There's
and you
something
can't get
else.
the
Yeah,
coloring right. But
yeah.
that one is you really have a lot of freedom on that one. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So what? They're not all tied together. So you're
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
independence in coloring that. That's pretty cool. No, thanks for sharing that, Brian. Let's move away from 95 North and move over to Pro Image. So this is Pro Image in the Philly, New Jersey, Delaware area.
Yeah,
John
so
Deemer is the head designer there.
it's the only
What were
pro
you
image
saying?
that dropped something this last weekend. So
I think the well's running dry for most of them, and they're all waiting for new product to drop in. But
yeah,
this was like the first leg of their Cream Collection 2.0, right?
Yep.
There's 3 more dropping tomorrow. These 3 to me, one of the A's one was the weakest of the entire collection to me. I you know, we did do a preview video of all of them on the channel if you want to check that out, everybody.
yeah.
But
Please go
I
check
thought the
that out.
Mets and the Angels were both good.
That Angels, man, tired of that
I
logo.
know you and I are both not a fan of the logo, right? But at the end of the day, the colors are attractive.
Yeah, the colors are nice, but I'm gonna take
What
the
do you think?
A's over the Angels.
Yeah, but in hand, the Angels looks better. The A's, it's just the front logo doesn't look
Yeah, that
as
white.
striking.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say on the A's one, probably rather than go for the double outline, probably single outline and just make it a green A with a yellow outline.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
better.
Or the other way, because I think like the problem with the yellow is it doesn't really pop off that
Yeah.
off-white visor, you know, that off-white.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that you guys are tired of that A wing though, because we have 2 coming out in mid-January for that.
You don't
So-
use it often though, do you, Brian? You don't use that
no,
often.
Brian. Yeah,
No, it's hard to color up. It really is. My philosophy is front logo 3 colors max, 4
Yeah.
and you're pushing it, but
Yeah.
that A's logo has like 4 or 5 already, like
So
default.
you're the anti John Jay from MyFitteds.
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to like. I love what MyFitteds does,
Yeah.
but when I design a hat, I want if I make it so like if a person just wants one hat but wants to wear it
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
we're gonna make a hat for him. As for like MyFit is just like very bold, flashy, and like you're making it on like that one day you want to make a statement, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
gotta
you make
it's gotta be-
you make very wearable, consistently wearable hats. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, which is the tried and true hat heaven sort of philosophy, which I love too, man. You're good mix, man. Really good mix. Let's move on to Pro Image America, the mothership. Yikes.
they went Viking crazy.
Yeah.
All yellow bottoms too.
Oh, this is a store that's based in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Mall of America.
Yep, that makes
Yeah.
sense then. Yeah.
Makes sense to you. See them.
Yeah, I don't know why NFL always makes you use their own colors. Like, you know how you see that shade of
Yeah.
purple is slightly different? I'm pretty sure Pro Image Sports like made it the same purple as all those rest, and they're like, no, you gotta use NFL purple and send it back. So yeah, it's a shame though. It happens.
I don't feel like these are well executed, man.
Yeah, the 99 patch, it looks like it's missing something.
Yeah,
Like-
another color.
Yeah,
Listen, when you're
Yeah.
getting too limited on some of these side patch colors, it just, I don't know, man. And then the yellow around the white, it just, I don't know.
I don't know why they didn't on the upper right Twins one. Why didn't they make the front logo with a little bit of yellow? Because it's hard to see the contrast on that black outline on that
Yeah,
purple
you're right.
crown.
It just looks like a skinny M.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Uh,
purples aren't the same as the Vikings purple. It's like a darker purple on the other hats. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of these at all. I am not a fan of these at all.
I like purple though in general, but this I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it looks better in hand.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I think you're being nice. Let's move on to Bronx Social.
Oh yes.
yep,
Wow. All right.
busy week.
Stash 1250. Here we come. All right, we got some Time Mathis specials here, right?
Mhm.
We've got the third installation of that Detroit Tigers canvas pack. We've got that Florida Marlins hat is beautiful. And the St. Louis Cardinals, I forgot the exact inspiration. Jason, do you know?
It is some museum down there, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for all the viewers out there, why don't you vote on which of these three is the best? I'd love to see in the comments which of these three hats is the best from Time Mathis and Stash 1250. My personal favorite happens to be that Florida Marlins. But that St. Louis is nice, man.
It's a city museum in St. Louis,
Mm.
which I've been to St. Louis 1,000 times and never been to the city museum. I have to check that out.
I wonder why the buttons are black though.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I think the black button probably is trying to hook to that black F in the Florida logo, right? But with St.
Oh.
Louis, I do think if you look at the picture it's hooked to, I believe it has to do with that.
Actually, I think that's a navy button on the St. Louis one.
Yeah. But the Marlins one is definitely black. I'm sure it's pulling
Yeah.
from. I actually would prefer some color button there, rather than going with the same color as the crown. That's just me though.
Yeah, I love all three of these. Even though the button is a different color, these are solid hats. Teal is making a comeback, and
It is, huh?
I love that swinging kitty. Somebody actually emailed me. They were asking if I had access to, like, supposedly that swinging kitty is like part of a series of logos. There's like that kitty
Yeah.
like trying to steal a base.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So that's a question I'm gonna have to ask New Era to see if we could get a hand on those.
Mm. Listen, Time Mathis is incredible.
Mhm.
He does a great job, man. A really great job. These are 3 more installments. His Vegas gold hats are incredible too, man.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Dodgers one that's coming soon is amazing. Absolutely amazing with a thank you, Jackie patch. But Stash 1250, Time Mathis doing their thing. Let's move on to Sneakertown, home of the crazy two-tone.
I only got
Man,
one this week.
Only got one this week, but listen, man, that's an NFL hat I kind of like.
Mhm. Yeah, these are all three of them are pretty good.
Brian, if you're not paying attention to Sneakertown, they do a lot of wild shit with colors, man, and oftentimes they make it work.
Yeah, I love Sneakertown. They made some hats that I wish I would have made. They had that Braves Tomahawk one in yellow.
Oh yeah,
man, that one's perfect. Every once in a while I have to stop myself from stealing that. But yeah, it's great. It's a great hat.
listen, man, I like all 3 of these.
Yeah.
I really do. That Buccaneers hat is so weird. I like it.
Yeah, it looks like like pink blush or something. I can't quite figure out.
Looks
the
like a
color, but it
mango,
works.
right? Like a
Yeah, it's mango or like
mango.
a light orange.
That works. It works.
Yep.
That red just pops real nice.
It's the same color that's in the side patch.
Well, guys, canvas, it's cotton canvas, so you're both kind of right.
Oh.
So the talking about the Tigers hat in the previous slide, it's cotton canvas.
But he asked if it was canvas or cotton.
Well, the
So-
canvas is made of cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good, man. Which of those Red Sox hats do you like better, Jason?
Ooh. I probably the yellow and pink one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'd go green. You could wear it to the stadium.
Yeah, green monster.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that's the
sure.
foul pole.
Yeah.
Green monster with the foul pole. That's pretty cool. Yeah. These are good, man. These are good. Let's move on to whatever the hell this store is. I've never heard of this place before.
Future reference, they're out of New Mexico or Phoenix,
Nice.
Arizona. They got a few stores.
They're all the same, right?
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
Arizona, New Mexico, all the same.
Yeah, it's all the same. It all looks the same when you're driving through it. Mm-hmm.
These are solid hats.
For future reference. Now this one is this is a play on Manny Machado, right? This is a Manny Machado hook from Brilliant Creation. That
Yeah.
a hat worthy of a Gold Glove third baseman. But what are you guys thinking here? It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
Underbikers, metallic gold.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a metallic gold UV too, I believe.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
big-
this
Go
is
ahead.
good. This is good.
Yeah, I think this is cool.
It's hard to pull off a metallic gold undervisor, but yeah, they did it.
Yeah, I think that little swinging fryer is what sets it off. Look at that thing. That thing looks cool.
And it looks raised too, right? I don't think it's flat.
Nah, it's raised for sure.
Yeah,
You
that's
can see it,
that's always an extra cool feature for side
Yeah,
patches because not
especially,
many.
yeah, of
I'm
course,
like-
especially with a side patch, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if you would have been able to pull off the gold, the metallic gold, if it was just flat.
Mhm.
Manny Machado is my choice as one of the guys that'll hit 500 home runs in his career, and I got lambasted for saying that out loud, but I do believe he might. Let's move on to Cap USA Harlem. They are very proud of their new website, and rightfully so. They finally got that website up and running the right way, and there's been a lot of stuff dropping on it. These were all of this week's drops, Jason.
Yep.
Yeah, there's more to
They had,
come.
they had a couple more like right before we went on air.
Yeah,
Couldn't quite get them on here, but
they're a staple, man. Right? I mean, Brian, you're in New York. I mean, this place has been around for a long time.
I'm pretty sure I went on like just a trip with my dad, like maybe like 5 years ago, and they had so many hats.
No,
You
it's
know,
incredible
they're-
what they do.
Yeah, they're definitely a fixture in that neighborhood. And
They're deep, man.
Rifling
And you
zone,
go in
yeah.
there, it's always busy too, man. The
Mhm.
left side of the store is all jerseys, right side's all hats.
yeah,
Then you go to the back, I mean, that place is loaded with hats. And if you're a Yankees fan, that's like heaven for you. They have a lot of stuff other than Yankees hats. We do have a vlog up on the channel if you all want to see what that store looks like on the inside. We did a great vlog that we dropped probably a week and a half ago. But go check it out if you want to see what the inside of that store looks like. We also have one for Hat Heaven too. So if you want to go and check
Yes.
out the ladies over at Hat Heaven, really did a great job that day, Brian. They don't answer to you anymore though. They said they don't answer to you anymore. You're not their boss. Kevin's their boss. So I said, hey, Brian said it's okay if I use my credit card in here. I don't have to worry about the dollar limit. And they said, Brian's not our boss anymore.
oh,
I said, okay. I said, well, who is? And they said, Kevin. I said, is Kevin Brian's dad? They said, yeah. I said, all right, well, he knows me. So call Kevin.
yeah. My dad does know you. He knows you by
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
But great experience in your store, man. Great experience in your store. And Cap USA Harlem too. Great experience there. Another staple in that community. And it's good to see them having a website. Jason immediately jumped on it and got it onto the crawler. So for all of you out there wondering how you're going to learn about these drops from Cap USA Harlem, well, Jason's your guy. So make sure you're following that hat crawler.
That Diamondback, so I gotta say that Scarlet one, that's top tier. That's great.
Yeah, no, I do like
works
that
so
too.
well. Even if you're not wearing anything teal, that's a great hat to put on before you walk.
Yeah, because it kind of matches those the backing of the Diamondback on the front, right? I just like it, man. I'm with you, man. I like that hat a lot.
Something about red goes well with metallic colors. It's I don't know, I can't explain it, but everything hits so well on that hat.
Yeah. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's go north of the border. We don't have Leon here, so we're gonna have to cross the border without him, and we're here at Still. So Still had these 3 hats drop. Jason, what are your thoughts here? I kind of like these, man. It's like a stone under, right?
Yeah, I really like that Toronto Blue Jays, the upper left. Sunflowers, not so much for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the tan and gold highlights on there.
Yeah,
it's a good
I
looking
don't like
hat.
the side patches much though. I like the side patch on the muscle bird better.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I like the bottom one. The sunflowers, okay, but I like the fact that they kept the bird and that little line in the middle. That I like how they kept it blue and they didn't make that brown as well.
Yeah,
I just like the contrast right there, and the red, the blue, the yellow, it all works okay. Like the sunflowers, all right. It's not the greatest, but the colors definitely play well together.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to hear from everyone out there. My personal favorite on this slide is actually the LA, to be honest with you. I just like how clean it looks. It's simple. But I'd love to hear from everybody out there watching. Which of these 3 is your favorite? Which of these 3, if you could grab one, you can't anymore, but which of the 3 would you grab? I don't know, Jason. So you're in the upper left. I'm in the LA, and Brian, you're with the bottom without the sunflowers, but which hat are you going with if you had to buy one of these?
If I had to buy one, probably upper left.
Yeah.
But
without the sunflowers, that bottom one.
No, without the sunflowers, I buy the bottom one in a second.
Yeah. I never understood why tell me if you guys agree, like the regular World Series side patch is a lot better than the champion version one. And I don't know. That's something I always found, like just looking at a pure, like as a retailer, looking at a pure sales standpoint, the champions version of side patches don't do nearly as well as
it's because they're not like people. It's abnormal to people to see the champion one, I think.
Because it wasn't on TV.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And I think the regular on-field ones get shoved down your throat. So you like when you see the other one, it almost doesn't look real. It's interesting.
Okay.
But I'll be honest with you, the 2004 Red Sox, I actually prefer the championship side patch than the actual 2004 World Series patch. It actually
you would.
No, it actually does look nicer though. I think some of them.
It does. It's got the flags. That and the regular on-field one is kind of boring.
Yeah.
2005 boring too.
Oh, it's terrible.
There's a lot of boring World Series patches, man. But I don't know.
Kind of like the regular 04 one, because a lot of people, well, obviously but a lot of people don't know that globe has like a kind of a fade going through it. So it's real subtle but nice.
Sounds like the dog has a squeaky toy.
Yeah, she wants to play with her. Not happening right now.
Let's move on to exclusive fitted over on Jamaica. Oh, shoot. If you're tired of throwing away your stained caps or have ever daydreamed about wearing them without worrying they will get dirty, well, listen up. It's hard to not hear me, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tune me out. Now you can easily keep your caps looking their best with the Captician stain removal kit. You no longer have to sacrifice your cap to the washing machine or risk ruining it with rough scrubbing-based products that are only suited for cleaning sneakers. The Captician's advanced formula and method cleans oil and water-based stains without damaging the color, shape, or fabric. Developed specifically for caps, this kit will help you keep your collection stain-free and ready to wear. To get 15% off your kit, click the link in the description and use the code VFTV15 at the checkout. For a short time only, you get free worldwide shipping. So take advantage of that while you can, everybody. That offer will not be there forever, but it's certainly there right now. Thank you to the Captician for allowing us to be a part of all of the special things you're doing right now in the cap care field. So with that, let's take a look at our light count. Our light count is sitting at 42. That's weak. That is weak.
That's terrible. We might just take this code away. Till we get more life.
We might. Or we might keep this slide up until someone finally hits that like button. Usually when I do this, Brian, we get a couple of dislikes, but we no longer see the number of dislikes.
Yeah, I'm sure we're getting some.
So if anyone's hit the dislike button, it no longer angers me because I can't see them, but we're at 45 likes. Let's get another 10 likes out there, everybody. And thank you, Star West Side. Star West Side just donated to the channel. And just so you all know, we give our portion to Google, a big chunk of that to Google, and the rest of it gets reinvested into the show to provide you all the best viewing experience possible. So Jason Mead, you ready to move on, big fella?
I am.
All right, let's go. All right, exclusive fitted.
With the Wicked collection up top.
Yeah, I like this colorway when it came out.
I honestly don't mind the top middle though.
I do not like the Cardinals. The other two are fine.
No, the Cardinals looks really weird.
Is it the red that's throwing you off?
No, it's that lime green, like toxic bird.
Oh.
I don't know. And I do not like that side patch.
Yeah, it's hard to like that one.
You know who did it well though? Brian did it well.
No, I don't think we've ever.
No, you didn't use this one. You're right. You used the older one, right? With that old bird.
Yeah.
That's not a side patch if it's colored right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the older the side patch is, the more of a nightmare it is to color it up. Because, I mean, it's a total different philosophy of color blocking back then. So kudos to them for trying out this like new colorway of black, blue, and green and darker green. But yeah, I really like the top collection.
Yeah, people are starting to really like push the envelope here, right, with some of these colors, man. The only two hats I really like on the slide, and I mean, like, I mean, I don't think I'd buy them, but I like them, would be the Expos and then the Rockies.
Yeah.
That other Cardinal, the bird looks like it's like I don't know.
I do like that one though, the 64 Cardinal one.
I don't, man. I think that Cardinal looks weird.
I don't mind that.
I don't know who their sales rep is, but they must be doing a crazy good job of getting things approved. I couldn't, that All-Star game patch of 21, I could not get it approved with that BP logo. They said I had to use a CR or nothing else.
You know what, though? Can I be honest with you, Brian? Doesn't it kind of depend whose desk it lands on?
I'm not too sure because I'm pretty sure there's only one desk where they all go, but I don't know.
I think there might be a room with a bunch of desks that it all goes, but I don't know if it's the same desk, man, because it feels like some of these things get approved or someone resubmits. Sometimes they get approved by a different person. That's what it feels like. So I know there's folks out there that keep resubmitting things and then finally it gets approved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because we've seen this combo before.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But it's the same rep though, I think, because I would imagine the Sportsworld exclusive fitted USA Cap King all have the same rep. I would imagine they're all in the same block.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that you could use that 64 side patch with that front either until right now. I'm pretty sure it's different era, right?
The original pink bottom Cardinals, right, had that.
Yeah.
So
we see that
often.
We see that combo a lot. That swinging bird and that 64 side patch.
Yep. All right, let's move on to the second slide of exclusive fitted.
This was their drop just a few hours ago. Their corduroy visor collection.
Whoa.
These flew. Don't know why. The Reds one is all right. The rest of them, just the color, some of the color combos just don't make sense.
The Reds one that works is the gray crown, right? Yeah, that's what you're talking
Yes,
about. Right?
that's what I'm talking about. Is there an, oh shit, there's another Reds one. Never, yeah, not the brown one. The gray crown.
And that Marlins one is really bad.
Yeah.
I think they should have taken the white out. Then
Yeah.
it would have at least, you know, you wouldn't get so much detail lost.
I don't know, man. I think people are just dying for corduroy.
Corduroy's it right now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
I've
it.
noticed too.
People, I mean,
Yeah.
you could put one corduroy panel, I think it would sell. I mean, it's crazy, man. People want corduroy. But I want corduroy too, but I don't want it on these hats. So
No, I can't. I don't know if I would honestly wear any of these.
no, there's not. I might wear the Reds one. I might. The Reds
Reds
with
one?
the gray crown.
I could be convinced to wear the yellow and pink Pirates. But
I don't know,
the rest, the rest of them, like,
I'd be okay with the red Pirates one. That would be
I
okay.
don't know. Now, Andrew passes on this whole slide. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe how fast these went. I must have.
Let's move on to Capsule. That Rockies hat is nice.
Yeah, that was just like a little shock drop today.
I like that hat.
That's a solid colorway.
That weird ass Atlanta hat in the bottom though. I don't know about that thing.
It's part of their Willy Wonka pack.
Can you ask them to shift? I don't know if you ever DM them. Ask them to shift their hats a little bit.
Yeah, they've put, this is another place that puts way better pictures on Instagram than they do on their website. I should just start using those. I might.
I'm not liking the colorways here, except for the Rockies.
I don't mind the Yeti one, the light blue.
I think they're going for
especially
the cotton candy thing, right?
they called it Yeti because it's got a purple under.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So I like that Mariners one a lot, but a little too much pink in the other two. But
All right. I've seen enough. Have you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get to the next slide.
Let's get to
All right.
MyFitteds. All right.
slide that broke the internet.
The Bisons, man. Jesus Christ. These things came out of nowhere.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it's a great looking logo, great looking hat, but people are going nuts for these things.
Listen, I
Bonkers.
love these. I love these hats.
Yes.
I love them. But I mean, listen, this like shut down Patterson.
People are spending four digits on some of these things.
What the fuck? You're kidding me, man.
No,
I saw $945. If someone paid
I was
$1,000,
rounding up. You
Okay,
got your
yeah.
fees and shipping and whatnot. 945 is basically 1,000. But
That's pretty-
why?
That's pretty cool.
listen, I accidentally wore the brown one on a vlog, right?
Yeah.
And some guy took a picture and like it went everywhere. And then people were like bugging the shit out of me. The brown one is the best, honestly. The brown one's the best. of
I
the
do
bunch.
like the brown one. Yes.
It's smooth as hell. But from what I understand, that All-Star Game patch can't be used anymore.
Really? That'd be unfortunate.
Can't be used anymore. The
Why would
bottom
it-
two are the collaboration that I did
Yeah.
with the final pieces of the Campus to Canton collection. So that's the Deion Sanders on the right. That's the Falcons with Seminole colors, and then that's the Tom Brady on the left. And listen, I got to give John Jay credit. When we were talking about these, he definitely went and used the right logo on the front of that Patriots one because it looks like a Michigan Wolverines type thing when you look at it real quick. It's got that feel to it.
Okay.
But gosh, man, those hats, I loved doing that stuff with him. But the guy's incredible. But that Deion Sanders to me might be my favorite of the pack.
It's a good
Really,
one.
I was gonna say I like the Pats one a lot because there's a whole series of every NFL team in that kind of same like
Yeah.
motif, but if you could figure out a way to use that, that's like a great hat, especially if it's like a tribute hat to like fans of both the Wolverines and the Patriots or just Tom Brady. That's a
Yeah.
that's a great logo to have because you're not gonna see it. I guarantee you're not gonna see it anywhere else.
Yeah, and that Pro Bowl patch, he metalliced it up, and both the Pro Bowl patches I think look fantastic with the hat themselves. So nice job with those, John and Jay. Really impressed with these. Let's move on to the second slide of MyFitteds. And this was
Mario
the
Kart.
Mario Kart pack.
Mhm.
So you got Bowser, Donkey Kong, Luigi, Mario, and Princess Peach.
Oh, these are cool.
These are pretty cool, man. So Brian, which one do you like in here, man?
Wow. I play a lot of Mario Kart. I play with the heavies, so I'm gonna go with Bowser. I'll
Yeah.
go with Bowser.
Even though it's a Red Sox hat, huh?
Yeah, but the heavies have the highest speed, so that's you gotta go with them.
What do you think's the best executed hat here?
The best executed one has gotta be Princess Peach one. That I'm guessing that's Princess Peach, right?
Yeah. That's the one. I agree with you,
Has
man.
to
That's
be.
the one I thought. So when he and I were talking about these, he said, Pierre, you're gonna love the Bowser. But I do, but my favorite of this pack is the Princess Peach.
Yeah, everything works, and there's definitely a lot of attention to detail. Not that there's any less attention to detail everywhere else, but it really shows on that Phillies one.
Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. Your favorite here is the Mario, right?
Yeah.
This
Definitely
pack
the
is
Mario.
Pretty crazy, man. This dude's hooking things to crazy shit, and it's all working. These look good. I saw someone comment today in a Facebook group we're in that this is so easy to do. Like you're just like, and I gotta be honest with you, man. And Brian, you kind of alluded to it when you're talking about the front logos and whatnot, but with like if you look at the LA Dodgers side patch, right? Is that easy to color?
No, it's a lot of back and forth, especially with COVID. If you're not face to face with your rep and you're just doing it from like even like telecommunicating or even worse, just emails, it could take a very long time. And you gotta, the fact that MyFitteds has been doing this for this long and just consistently and not running, literally not running out of ideas or not doing the same thing every single time. It's very hard to do. As a person, it's hard to do.
No, we were talking about this. Leon and I think specifically we're talking about how you and John Jay both look at the world in hats. Like you were talking the last time you were on the show with all of us, and you were talking about how you watched a movie and you saw somebody wearing a coat, and it just kind of led to you creating, a colorway for a hat. So it's amazing when you think about how both of you create. But this collection is pretty outstanding. I think you did a great job with this, and Brian, I think you're dead on with the Princess Peach being the best executed. I totally agree. Let's move on to go ahead.
The qualm I have is making the Donkey. It's kind of weird having a Donkey Kong Tiger one though. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. What do you think? You think maybe you've just done just a plain D?
Maybe, but I don't know. It still works with orange. I'm guessing it's red. Or is the D orange or red? Oh, it's red.
Yeah, it's red.
I guess because of his necktie. But yeah, it still works, but just to be nitpicky, I guess.
Nah, that's fair. Fair enough. All right, you guys. Joe R, thank you so much for that $25 donation. We really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you. And for everyone else out there, if you just hit that like button, we are sitting at 60 likes. There's over 91 people watching now. We were up around 100 just a minute ago. Let's get that like count up for us, please. Now let's move on to Hat Club, home of the Sadlands.
We'll start
Well,
with
we'll
something.
start here first.
Yeah.
These, I believe, were in very limited quantities. But I gotta tell you, man, I like a lot of these.
Yeah, that's 75 patches. That's hard to come by.
Hmm. What do you like in here, Jason? I like that Cardinals one, man. I like the Cardinals. I like the Falcons.
You know, I gotta go Oilers.
Yeah.
I do like that Bears.
Yeah,
if
Bears
I
is cool
did,
too.
if I didn't hate the Denver Broncos, I love that logo, but I can't stand that team.
I think the Cardinals is the coolest to me, though.
Really? It's the
Yeah.
one that went the fastest. That's for sure.
I think it's that logo, man.
Could be.
Falcons like too. Do you like any of these, Brian?
I like the Denver one, I'll be honest. Sorry, Jason.
Yeah, no. It's a cool logo.
I'm interested to know why exactly the Raiders didn't want it, white with black this time. Because
I think there's two versions, right, Jason, or no?
What's that? The
There's two
Raiders?
versions
Yeah,
of the Raiders, right?
Yeah, well, this is the Las Vegas one. There's also an Oakland.
Oh,
Is
okay.
the Oakland one white? Is it got a
Yes.
what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That Detroit Lions one sat for a little bit too.
I don't like that logo.
That's hard to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also hard to see, right?
Yeah.
Let's check out the second slide of these. That Redskins one is cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got that. They got that approved.
It's old though.
Mhm.
This was back before that got shut off.
Oh, right.
That Eagles is nice too, right? I hate the Eagles, but that's not that bad looking.
So a lot of people wishing they would have used the Eagles logo instead of
Okay.
the word mark. So,
Yeah.
so I said last week I wasn't a huge fan of metallic visors, so I took a flyer on that Oakland Raiders. We'll see if I like it when it gets here.
That seems too light to me. It seems like,
yeah, I'll give it a try though.
I can tell you feel you're not feeling good about it though, Jason. I can tell.
I'm purposely setting my hopes very low.
Yeah.
So
I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
In all honesty, wouldn't that visor have looked better on the black hat?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm still not sold on metallic visors, so I don't think it looked good on any hat. I think this one would have looked better with a black visor.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The front logo is what's bothering me.
Oh, I like that old Oakland front logo.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
one,
What I'm saying is, I don't know if it looks right on this hat though.
Oh, you meant the logo on the logo, that logo on a black hat for sure. Yes. I thought you meant the metallic visor on a black crown.
No, it feels too I don't know. This feels too light.
Gotcha.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. So next slide here. I want to hear in the comments, everybody.
Oops, sorry.
All right, Jason. We have these two colorways. So I want to hear, was this Badlands, or in your opinion, was this Sadlands? So everybody in the comments, I'd love to hear your take here. Badlands or Sadlands? Obviously Badlands if you were feeling this collection, Sadlands if you want to see them go away. This colorway to me is not too bad.
No.
I do like
There's
the Mets one. The Pittsburgh one's good. But like, my gosh, man, these feel. I don't know, man.
I mean, this feels like a continuation of the Daybreakers. This colorway does.
Yeah.
I mean, these aren't too bad.
like the Astros one. That one's not bad. Like I
Brian,
think
do you honestly like this colorway?
It's okay. I think for like the teams that originally have orange in the logo, they work like the Orioles, Tigers, Astros a little bit, the Mets. But the overall the colorway is all right. It's like that nice earthy maroon and like that really strong contrast of orange. Yeah, I just wish they would have used a little bit more yellow. And
Well,
maybe
bad's about to get worse.
I feel like if this came out in like August, September, it would have been a little bit more appropriate though.
Which probably is what it was intended to be released. Right?
Yeah, honestly.
There's
yeah.
a few on here I can certainly deal with. I can deal with I don't know why. I like the Mets one for some reason. I like the Pittsburgh one because it's nice and simple. Detroit, I can do Detroit. I don't know. Some of these though, man, I'm just not. All right, so let's go from bad to worse. Now let's look at the next colorway of the Sadlands. In my opinion, Sadland.
Well,
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I mean, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, right? Like these aren't good.
These are not good.
If anyone else put these out, right? If anyone else put these out, they would have gotten fucking destroyed.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm looking at that Oakland right now. That might be the worst hat club has ever produced.
yeah, these are
Why I don't understand. Why not just use peach? Why are we using pink?
Can I be honest with you,
When
Jason?
under
Why do these at all?
Yeah. I don't know. There's ways to salvage this. If you want to use this color and peach, there's ways to salvage it. I don't know if it would make it an instant classic, but it would. The pink. Why pink?
This is the worst color inspired hat club collection in a year, in 2 years. I don't even know if there's one worse.
And P4 Boxing Real News, these aren't selling out.
They didn't sell out. No, these are sitting. Some of these are sitting.
These are sitting. Yes.
This is the worst colorway I've ever seen Hat Club do. This right here. Now, do I love Hat Club? Yes. But am I gonna lie and say this is good? Absolutely not. This is the worst. These are terrible. There's no redeeming quality to this collection. None. Nothing. I guess the best one on this slide, if I had to pick one, is that Toronto on the lower right.
I like the Yankee one, not just because it's Yankees, but it's. I feel like the colors lends itself well to that 99 side patch.
Yeah, I don't like these.
I mean, it's out of all the side patches, it's the one that I could clearly see.
Well, why not just do?
Sure
why not just do peach?
Yeah, I don't.
It's the wrong color blue. Go lighter or darker. Either way, it's a better collection.
A proven colorway that we've seen done time and time again recently that no one's done and applied it across a bunch of teams is that forest green with pink.
Forest green.
I mean, with peach. I mean,
Forest green and peach,
yeah,
or go
dark
navy and
green with
peach.
peach. Huh?
Yeah, or navy and peach. Do that across.
Yeah, but I think that green with peach is really cool. It's different,
Yeah, it is. These
is the worst qualities of the Northern Lights and cotton candies all thrown into one pack. I think those packs were both better than this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Northern Lights, I would take over this in a second, and
I would even take Peacock over this.
You gotta be. I like the Peacock though. I do like that collection.
I wasn't a fan of it.
You're also not a fan of Roy G. Biv, which are similar vibes, right?
Yeah, true. I would take Roy G. Biv over these in a heartbeat.
Oh, Roy G. Biv, come on, man.
Yeah,
of course. Look at this.
Not even close.
All right, let's move on to MILB. We've done enough here.
So the Memphis Redbirds released their 2022 lineup of hats, on-field hats.
I like that bird. I do.
I do like that bird logo.
It
We
looks
need that.
like
We need that in a gray bottom though, Brian.
Yep, yep. We'll probably make it all navy though.
That works for me too.
I don't know if it was necessary to do 4 colors in the musical note M, but okay.
Apparently, that's their main logo now. It had originally just been their Copa.
Was that a
logo.
Copa?
It was,
That
but
was a
now
Copa logo.
they've adopted it as their primary logo now.
Yeah.
Music City.
Yeah. No, these are okay, man. They're okay.
Mhm.
All right, let's go to locker room with Downey.
And I apologize to Locker Room with Downey. They had a couple hats that dropped right as we were going on air as well, so couldn't get those on the slide. We'll get them on next
I
week.
love now that I've been to locker room with Downey. I've been in their store. I love it, man. I do. Store's great. Someone was asking in one of our Facebook groups, why are they following me around in there? Because they're giving great customer service. They want to open the doors for you. They want to open. They want
Yeah.
to like
All
hand
the
select
cases.
hats for you and help you. Like I was
Yeah.
like,
All the
Yeah.
cases are locked, so they need to help you.
yeah, great hats, man, from locker room with Downey. I love these 2 tones. Nice
Mhm.
job. Let's
That
let's
raised
move
one
on,
is
guys.
classic.
Which one?
What was that?
The raised one is like
Mm,
it's like you could wear that any day.
yeah, I like that green under. It's got that bright green under too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Capsule Toronto.
There's your corduroy people.
I like that hat though, man. I'm sorry,
It is
but I do.
nice. It is. Because it doesn't have a side patch, it sat for a little while.
Am I missing something though? Did someone do something with corduroy and that's all of a sudden it's on fire?
No,
No, it's just everyone at the same
That's why-
time is making.
I don't know. Did Dirty Water come out? Everyone like there's no way to really tell though, because it's not like something came out and then people had time to throw these in there. I think the Dirty Water that I did with MyFitteds and John Jay was pretty early on in the year.
Yeah, it takes time for stuff like that to catch on though. So that might have been it. Because
Could have been.
yeah, corduroy, I've always known it was a material, but I've never used it like
It's
on
not,
purpose.
Brian, I gotta tell you, Brian, Jason's not a huge fan of corduroy. I am. I love the way it feels, man.
I think because he's not in the Northeast,
Yeah.
it gets corduroy is like your best
Oh,
friend in the winter.
it gets cold here,
Yeah.
like minus 40. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
Well, no, but these hat, I do like this hat though.
Yeah, it's nice. It's clean. It's clean hat.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know, man. I do think last year though, we had Hat Club did drop 4 or 5 NFL hats in corduroy that did pretty well. A
They did
Raiders and Oilers.
Did they do those script hats in corduroy
Yeah,
couple
that's what I'm
years
talking about.
ago? Yeah.
Yeah, that was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
But no,
All
it's
right,
just within the last few months, corduroy's just been
Yeah, it's been
going
huge.
crazy for
Let's move on to Ecap City, guys.
it.
All right. I like the Tigers. Anytime, I don't know, something about green and orange these days. I'm really feeling.
You like that undervisor on there?
It's not the greatest, but I'll let it slide. In light of the cool color combination going up on top.
That Steelers hat is fucking terrible.
It looks
Yeah.
like they were trying to do like a pirate's hook, but
Could be.
yeah.
Ugh. Is that Jason? That's like the Manolo Frano, right? A little bit.
Braves?
Yeah.
No, the Manolo was a two-tone.
Yeah, no, I know. But I'm saying like the vibe of it.
It's similar. It's more like the camel ones that like Sportsworld just did a couple
I actually
weeks
don't
ago.
mind that hat.
No, it's not bad. I just wish they would have kept the wood part of the tomahawk red instead of all gold like that. But I mean, that's just nitpicky. I would wear that hat for sure.
There's 3 hats that are wearable here, in my opinion. One of them isn't the one Brian picked for me. I go Atlanta, Marlins, and then the LA in the right center.
Okay. That's
Those
I
are
mean,
wearable to me.
We've seen that LA one before.
Yeah, but it's wearable. You know, I maybe
Philly-
maybe Colorado, maybe, right?
Phillies ain't bad.
Infrared.
Yeah, the Phillies one works.
hmm
And the Marlins one, I kind of like how they drained the color out of the fish to make it like tonal. That's a nice
Yeah.
touch.
Pretty cool.
I'm not sure if the under is gray or like a lavender.
Lavender.
Probably gray.
Lavender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's lavender in that fish too. There's lavender in the tail.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, on the side patch too. Yeah.
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 Listen, dude, a few that Tigers will sell no matter what, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you know that. I mean, it's gonna sell no matter what.
Did you guys just look at that Tigers we saw in exclusive fitted slides a few seconds ago? That thing was sold out instantly, and it was 1,000 times worse than this one. So
Oh yeah, yeah, much worse.
at least this one has an orange tiger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Before we move on to Culture Kings, let's hit that like button. We got 86 folks in here right now, 71 likes. Let's hit that like button. And as we move into the next slide, I'm going to ask all of you to participate in a question. So let's hit that like button again. 86 folks are in the live stream right now. 71 likes. Let's get that like button. Let's get that like button moving. Now let's move on to Culture Kings. Jason Mead. I'm not going to ask a question on this slide.
Black UVs on a
Like it's-
fashion hat.
Is it black or is it navy?
The website description says black,
Really?
and the pictures definitely look black. But now that I look at the outline of the logo, it definitely looks navy. So
Which
I don't
would
know.
look better, but
It would look better, but I'm pretty sure the website description said black undervisor.
mm.
I'm
So
gonna
I tell
double.
you,
I'm
navy
gonna
or
double
black
check.
either way. I'm all set.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the dark, super dark undervisor.
Me neither. Let's move on to New Era Cap.
All right, I was just trying to see if. All right, Christmas cookies.
They're flexing their ability to do different things with logos that the average retailer can't.
Yeah,
I don't mind some of these, man. I mean, they're festive hats without feeling like you got Santa Claus on the front of it.
Yeah, I like the Toronto one.
I keep saying that. No one really agrees with me. I actually like the way the Toronto ones look.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do. I've liked all the Toronto ones from these collections they've been doing.
I really like the Timberwolves one. I don't know why. I don't really usually like circular logos, but that one,
Yeah.
the color balance is nice.
Yep. I don't like the Celtics ones in these packs.
No, or the Knicks or the Lakers, but like the Suns, the Wizards.
See,
Those are all good.
Jason, I actually like the Lake. I don't like the Knicks one. I like the Lakers one for some reason. I don't know why.
But these definitely, all of these do remind me of a Christmas cookie,
These
like
do,
an-
yeah. Yeah, for
like
sure.
an ice Christmas cookie. It's a good hook. Probably not going to go very deep in the collection though.
Nah. This is one you're gonna get your own team, and that's it.
But I don't even like my own team. That's the problem. I don't like the Celtics one.
If I was buying one of these, it would be the Raptors.
I kind of like the Wizards because it's in like the shape of a cookie,
Yeah.
or
No,
the
by the way,
Timberwolves.
Brian, I'm with you too, though. Like that Timberwolves is nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. These, get them out of here. Ryan, I wonder if you'll be forced to carry some of these.
No,
These-
we're not ever forced to. We get to choose. I'm not sure if you guys ever on the show like went over with viewers like the difference between like booking program and GCP.
Yeah, how about you share that with us real quick? Is that all right?
So, yeah. So for at least for Hat Heaven, there's 3 different tiers of hats. Not tiers, 3 different categories of hats. One is stock. That's something we could order from New Era, and they always have it on hand, like on-field stuff with the black undervisors with the sport fabric, or like very, very, very simple stuff like red Yankees. And then they have what we call booking program. It's like stuff like this, where New Era's designers, they basically have all the training wheels and like restrictions off. They can do, that's where you get like team describe or stuff like this, like very, it has a very custom feel to it. And it's something that like myself, I'll probably never be able to do, like that Oakland A's versus San Francisco. I had to try for 2 years to get that. But New Era booking program, they could do custom stuff like this very easily. And then there's GCP, which stands for Global Custom Program. And that's what 99% of what we show, what you guys showcase on this vlog is just retailers will, basically try to bring their inspiration or their images onto like pretty much like not a restricted design feel, but within what New Era is licensed to do from the leagues. So, so there's, once again, there's stock, booking program, and GCP. And I would say booking program is definitely more towards what you guys call like fan gear stuff. And GCP is definitely more of the fashion kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, this falls into one category for me, and all due respect to the people at New Era, these are very bad.
Luckily, Brian, and for you and the rest of the retailers out there, these are listed as exclusive on the New Era website. So these probably aren't even in the booking program. So lucky for you.
There isn't one of these I would buy. Like, I mean, the only one that looks semi buyable is the Pittsburgh one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Probably.
But then why the faux suede under? I mean, they just going completely unwearable.
Yeah, why don't we just move away from this before we? Oh, Jason.
Oh, what?
Jason, let me give you a like count. How about that? We got 90 people in the chat chat right now. 74 likes.
We're getting there.
We got to get that to a complete 90, 100%, right?
Yeah, we
Should
should
do 90 for 90.
90.
So
I bet Brian hasn't liked the video yet.
I've liked on mobile and desktop, and yeah.
All right, guys. We're almost at the end of the show here. We only got a few slides left. Why don't you just hit that like button for us, please? It will really help push us up in the algorithm, get our content to more people that can all enjoy it, and we'll be able to do some much bigger, better things. Yeah, all you have to do is push that like button.
Very easy too. The like button is not a hard thing to do.
In fact, I'll show you. Well, I just hit the dislike button. So you're in the live chat right now. All you gotta do is hit that little X and hit the thumbs up. And then you're done. And then you can hit the live chat again. And you're right back with us.
Love it. We're at 83, yeah. Jason.
Oh,
nice,
that's excellent.
Nice work, buddy.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, corporate drop these two babies here. I love Matt Club. I love what Matt does over at corporate. 2 more representations of the work he does over there. He really stays true to that Cincinnati area and makes sure that he drops a ton of beautiful Cincinnati hats. Jason Mead, any of these stand out to you?
The one on the left for sure.
Yeah, me too.
It's normally not something I'd go for, that big old logo like that, but I really like that. And maybe it's just the colors of it, but that looks nice.
They're both good. I like the one on the left
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I
Which
like
do
the
you
one.
like
on the left.
better, Brian?
I actually like the one on the right. It's hard to pull off a hat with, graphite
yeah.
black and maroon, but it
Yeah.
works there.
Yeah. You're right, man. That is a tough thing to pull off.
Yeah.
The other one looks nice and soft, right? And then this other one looks a little like grittier, but it works.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Nice job, Mac Club. Nice job, corporate. Got him. Let's move on to Cappenova. Cappenova.
Dinner plate, anyone? So all the white ones are their winter in New York collection.
You see, that's the Shea Stadium patch I should have used.
Probably.
Luckily, you didn't use that front patch. Luckily, you didn't use that color hat because these are not like, come on, man.
I think the front logo is a little bigger than usual too.
There's like
That's
two
the big
sizes
ass
up.
one, man. That's the eyelet eater, I like to call it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's so big you can't have eyelets on the hat.
It would destroy the structure of the hat, and the hat would actually implode upon itself if they try to put eyelets on there.
I don't know if I mind the twins hat. The twins hat, I think
I do like the twins hat.
Yeah, that colorway works.
What's
I
the
actually
other
don't
one?
mind the upper right, the Oakland A's one. That's just me. I love the A's.
You like that color? You like
Yeah, I
that?
don't mind that one. That one works. It not in the winter, but that one works. I'd wear that in the summer if I was in Queens.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't wearing none of those Mets hats. That's me though. I mean, I would wear the twins one though. What's the twins undervisor? I wonder.
It's red.
Yeah, that's right.
I like the twins hat, man. I like that thing.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's move on. Oh no, Jesus Christ. We have to.
Hey, they release hats. Barely.
Is that a box of eyeballs?
It's a cereal box of eyeballs. Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
You really like that, Brian?
No, I was thinking of
No,
having a bowl of
no.
Lucky Charms after the show. After we had that MyFitteds slide, I was like, yeah, I want to eat some Lucky, but not anymore.
No, this just ruined your appetite.
Yeah.
Listen, what you can't see here are probably potentially the worst side patches on the face of God's green earth.
Yeah. And
I
Brian,
think-
don't those are custom logos, so I don't think you'll have access to those, even if you try. So,
Yeah, Brian, I
sorry.
don't mean to break your heart here, Brian. I don't mean to break your heart here, but you're not releasing these babies anytime soon.
I
No.
think it's just we're not their demographic. I feel like this is a very
that is true.
topic-esque demographic. Like,
No, you're right, man. I mean, listen, he's probably targeting the blind community, and I think I'm happy that we're creating some hats for the blind. But I also listen. It always pains me to see stuff like this, right? Because there's stores out there that are hurting for allocation, right? They want more allocation to create great hats, and you've got. I think these have. Listen, man, if I was able to really look through every hat that was made this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have a hard time believing these wouldn't be the 3 of the 10 worst. I mean, these things are terrible, man.
Well, these would be right behind the other three, like serial killer ones that they did earlier
Worse,
this
Jason.
year.
These are worse.
What?
These are worse.
Actually, I don't think so. Those remember those like 3 stick figure type looking crazy cereal type?
Yes, I do, Jason. Jason, I want you to look at what we're looking at right now. One of them is a small fry, and I think it says French Fry Club on the side patch. Okay.
I would actually if gun to my
the
head.
other one literally made Brian. He said he wanted some Lucky Charms, and now he's not going to eat cereal for a month.
Right. But gun to my head, I would wear the French fry one over any of those wackadoodle cereal mascot ones.
Didn't I call those the pedophile? The pedophile
Yes.
pack?
Yeah, you did.
These are freaking terrible, man. Holy shit. Joe R, thank you. Thank you. These are terrible. No, Leon will not buy these guys. I just want to be clear. Leon would not buy these. That
Leon helped.
Reaper's carrying like a freaking milk right
Leon
now.
did help design them though.
No, he
So.
did not. Don't put that out in the world, man. These are terrible, man. This is the home of the worst mystery box ever too. It was a mystery box, right, Brian? You could
Yeah, I
pay
heard
for
about that. I heard
Yeah,
about that. That's
you weren't even
crazy.
guaranteed your own size for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, that the
Oh.
size part gets me.
Yeah.
The style, okay, it's a mystery style, but like now you're gonna throw in 9 different sizes or 9 or more different sizes. That's a really lotto ticket right there.
They're fucking terrible, man. Let's
And
move
you're
on.
right. You're right, CDS. They at least create their own hats, unlike just getting MLB hats in random colors. Because that's all these designers do is just throw darts at a dartboard, and that's how all these hats turn out with the random colors. You're right. You're right.
CDS might work for them.
Maybe.
Listen, how can
There
anyone
are-
look at these? All right, I want to hear in the comments, would anyone buy these? Just write yes or no, please. And then we're gonna move on. Just write in here, yes or no. Would you buy these?
I've seen a few people say they would get the Grim Reaper one.
Yeah,
which-
I was gonna say the one on the
Yeah.
left isn't bad, but
Look
I'm
close
just-
at that thing. Look close at it. Get closer to your screen. Look at that thing. Just write yes or no. Would you buy these things? But for Brian and Jason, get closer to your screen and look at that, man. Look at
Oh,
that thing.
I'm not gonna buy it. No. No.
if I was young, if I was like in middle school, maybe I'd buy the one on the left. But
Listen, like I said, middle school, right? But you got to remember the target audience here is the blind.
okay. Yeah.
Brian, were you a boarder in middle school?
No, I was a poser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like I would wear Vans, but no. But I respect skateboarders though, you know, they try the same trick like 1,000 times until they get it right. Yeah. That's a good mindset to have.
LeVar Ball said he would buy the brown one.
Someone wrote yes. Get the hell out of here. They're doing this now.
Oh, we got a lot of yeses.
Nah,
It's Friday
these guys,
night.
they're playing with me, man. They want me to.
It's Friday night. They're
No, Timothy Medina said no, and I'm high as hell right now.
That's the demographic though.
Listen, these are going to be
Yeah.
the next mystery box, though. That's what's going to happen here. So, all
Yeah, but you won't get your size in them, so you wouldn't be able to wear them anyway.
right,
All right.
Let's go from all the wrong to all the right, and both these hats are good, man. I mean, the one on the left looks good in the picture that I saw on Instagram.
Yeah. There you go, Brian. There's that charcoal black and maroon again.
Yeah.
Fucking
I wonder
aggressive.
what they're trying to hook it to though, because
I don't know. With all the rides, probably a shoe.
Nah,
How
I
about the one on
don't
the
think so. I
right,
think they just slap this baby together.
Oh yeah, they just picked random colors. That's right.
It's a good looking hat.
The Chicago Cubs Bordeaux.
Or
Oh, yeah,
it is a shoe. It is a sneaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say-
you're right. The picture on Instagram was much better.
Way better. When it was on the
Yeah.
dude's head, when it was on
Yeah.
Jay's head, it looked way better.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Someone said they're gonna buy the milk mystery box and send it to me. Please don't.
He's got a 1 in 10 chance of it being his size.
Please don't. Please don't do that. All right, let's move on to lids, guys.
All right, get buckle your seatbelts. There's a lot of them.
Oh, is there? All right.
Mhm.
all right, bomber jacket colorway. That's always solid.
Yeah, I love those cranberry hats. In the upper left one.
Yeah, I thought the best one was the Red Sox, though.
I do. I got the Red Sox and the Braves. I
Red
just love that colorway. That navy and Merlot.
Cranberry.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I'm drunk right now, so I'm thinking wine.
I'm not a big fan of these the olive with the orange though.
No, I agree.
Oh, I like it. It's, I mean, other than the colorway, that's something definitely that I would love to do, like olive and orange. I always see that colorway around here in the Bronx. So
Yeah, we do too. It's just you're not supposed to shoot at it. That's the only reason we wear it here.
Yeah.
when you're traipsing through the woods and at 7 a.m. in the morning looking for Bambi.
I think, listen, man, I don't want to get like too like weird, right? But the orange undervisors are not good for light complected people.
Mm.
It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. Like orange doesn't look good on a guy who's got like pale skin like me. I'm not super pale, but I mean, you know, it doesn't look good. It looks good on darker complected people or tan people with tans, things of that nature. It doesn't look good on. It makes like me look pale as fuck. I don't like orange undervisors for that reason. Let's move on to the next slide of lids.
A few more
These
Irish.
are this is a Fitties award winner, right, Jason?
It is. It is for
A
the beverage
Fitties
colorway.
award winner.
Yeah.
I like these, man. You like
Yeah.
this colorway, Brian? You got that brown with that stone undervisor.
Yeah,
Irish
these are definitely solid. These are
Yeah.
definitely different, but like that Braves one, you can wear like 5 days out of the week if you and you don't even have to try. Like brown oddly works in a lot of ways.
No, you're right, dude. You're right. It's a very versatile color.
Yeah.
Very versatile.
Gotta be careful with that stone though. Make sure you spray that with a waterproof or something. It can get dirty pretty quick, especially on the undervisor.
Luckily, I only wear my hats once. Let's move on to the next slide of
That's
these.
true. I always wear white gloves. I wear white hats too. Leon's favorite collection, the Misty Clouds.
Misty Clouds is that's the name of Leon's favorite stripper, just so you're aware.
Oh, okay. These are the Misty Maroons, and sorry, I got confused.
Oh, Misty Cloud is that's Leon's favorite stripper.
And I think that's where he's at tonight, right? Anyway.
Yeah. Listen, that Toronto one is fucking smooth, man.
Toronto one's good. I like that Phillies one. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it kind of plays off their old colors. I like that one.
I like that. I would take the Toronto over that one though.
Okay. And I like that Detroit. Yeah, I like that Detroit side patch too. You don't see that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
See it. I've only seen it a couple of times.
So far, which collection you like better, Brian? This one or the Irish coffee?
I'm definitely all about that Irish coffee.
Yeah, me too. I like these two, but the Irish coffee. Let's see what's next.
All right.
Tim's part 1.
There's some good ones here.
I love this
Which
colorway.
Brooklyn do you like better, Jason?
The Jackie Robinson one. The one on the right.
Yeah, you don't see both at all.
I just do not like that pennant logo.
I like that one. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got the Ed Hardy at Arizona Diamondbacks in the upper left.
Yep.
These are nice, man. These are nice.
Uh-huh. Prototype.
Are killing it right now. They're all the rage.
A lot of people were turned off by the undervisor on these, huh?
It's the same one as on the Irish coffee. I don't.
I know. I like the stone.
I do too.
All right, let's see what's next. More of these.
Yep.
I like that Padres logo. I know it's definitely not a favorite, but I don't know. Something about those pinstripes.
I like it too, man.
Yeah.
I like
It works. It works here.
How about the Phillies one? You think that Phillies one looks odd
No,
in this color?
no. I love that Phillies one. Absolutely love it. I love it's the gold, I think.
I like the Giants hat too if they made the logo bigger.
That's what a lot of people are saying, but that's like the correct size of the logo.
Yeah.
If it were bigger, if it were just like 50% bigger, I would love that hat.
Yep.
I bet that Milwaukee upper left looks fantastic in the end.
Yeah, I was
Sure,
thinking
too.
What's your favorite one on here, Brian?
Other than the Padres, probably Probably the Brewers. It's got the best balance, that black pops, but
Yeah.
and you don't have too much of that gold,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and yeah, everything's balanced out. And that All-Star game patches, I think in like 20 years, everyone's gonna love that 2002, like far more better than the other, because it's so classically baseball, if there is such a thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. I think it's the best embroidered, the best looking embroidery on a side patch.
Yeah.
But that one's actually the alternate one, isn't it?
I'm not too sure actually.
No,
But I like that. I like that All-Star game patch.
no,
Doesn't-
I think that's the normal one, Jason.
It doesn't look the same. I thought the other one had like more behind the All-Star game writing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's got the same feel to it though. I don't
It
know.
does. It does. Same script, same font.
Let's move on to Fanatics. How's that sound, guys?
Whoa. Okay.
No.
We're trying.
Oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck?
When you play used to play Space Invader and you die and like your little ship explodes. Those
Yeah.
little pixels, that's what this undervisor looks like.
A very specific description.
Mhm.
That's what it looks like to me though. It's not bad. It's black on black with
I like
blur,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say I like the tonal logos.
yeah.
That's a
What are you talking about, Jason? These things are terrible, man.
no. I said I like the tonal logos. That's the one good thing about these hats. Everything else is terrible.
What the look at this shit.
I am. I'm trying to pick out a positive, Pierre.
These are a goddamn mess, man.
I like the Angels one. I'll say that. I like
Oh, get out of here.
that.
Ugh.
All right, Brian.
That's the worst side patch ever. Look at that side patch.
I dare you to buy it and wear it.
You wouldn't wear that thing, Brian. Get out of here, man. No way in hell you'd wear that.
I mean, wearing it, I'd have to wear the Yankee one, but I'm not gonna say.
You know what's scary? These fuckers are trying to take over the world too, man. Baseball cards, fucking hats, everything.
Yeah, they're gonna own everything eventually.
If this is any indication of what their takeover is going to look like, please shoot me now. Look at these things, man. Come on, man.
I might have to start reading.
Looks like a
Instead of
Motel
watching
6. It
sports.
looks like a Motel 6 comforter under a black light.
Oh wow!
Oh God.
Wow. Now that's very specific, Pierre. That's very
Come on, tell me I'm wrong, man.
I've never been to a Motel 6. So
Neither
I
have
can't
I,
say.
man, but I can imagine that's what it looks like if you put a black light over the comforter.
I have watched 2020 before, so yeah, I get that.
All right, come on,
This
man. Let's
is-
get the fuck off this slide, please. Let's go to concepts. Concepts is listen, man. I love concepts. Concepts for anybody out there. There's a fantastic store. There's some in Boston, New York. Now they're international, I believe. But these Boston Red Sox hats, if you're a Boston guy, man, these are a must because Concepts is a staple out in Boston. So is that beautiful bee. But these are very simple to the point. But anything that Concepts does is pretty. It's pretty
Mhm.
it's pretty to the point. I love these, man, and I'm looking forward to get my hands on some of them. But yeah, listen, this Concepts, and look out because Concepts is more stuff coming. So, all right, let's take a look at Burdeen's.
Hmm,
All right, got the big crit in the lower left, man.
that
Right,
thing's
so you got
gorgeous.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that pearly white Mississippi logo. Beautiful.
Hmm.
Burdeen's is doing some good stuff, man.
Yeah. I like that Cubs one too.
Yeah, the Cubs one, that's solid. But yeah, I love the Mississippi Braves one. It's really easy to make a purple hat like look bad, but this one, I feel like even if you're wearing blue jeans, black jeans,
Yeah.
whatever top you're wearing, I feel like this oddly purple is gonna work. Yeah, I really like that.
You did a Mississippi hat too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is a nightmare to color up. It really
Yeah.
is. But then I really like that Mississippi Braves one.
Yeah. I like the one you did too. This one is hooked to
Yeah.
a big crit album, one of those it's a pretty good it's a pretty darn good hook. Nice job with this TJ and Jerry over at Verdine's. All four of these hats are good, man. I mean, come on. They're all good hats. All right. Let's move on to Clink Room.
Joe R. The Milwaukee Braves never used the tomahawk in their logo, as far as I know.
No, they didn't. But I think that's an easy. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. The first time I saw it,
Yeah.
I thought it was a Braves hat, a Milwaukee Braves hat.
The first time I saw the one that Brian did, I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
But that's how you tell the difference is like Milwaukee never used the tomahawk in their logo.
Yep. Listen, there's one big winner here, Brian. I want you to pick out which one you think is I think is the best one.
One you think?
Oh,
Yeah, I want you to pick which one is my favorite here.
I'm gonna go with that bird sitting on the cigar.
Hell no.
no, that's definitely not Pierre.
Jason, which one?
I think it's the bottom middle.
Yep, damn straight.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
my
what
second
happens
choice.
when two guys, along with that Canadian guy, I don't forget his name. When we
Yeah.
do a show together for multiple years, this is what ends up happening.
Yeah, I could not see you liking anything in the top row for sure. I was kind of leaning towards the bird with the bomb, but I think the pink visor would have thrown you off on that, so that's why I went with the one in the middle.
That's TJ, right? That did the one in the middle, lower middle.
40 swords.
Yeah, 40 swords. That thing is badass, man. I like the butterfly in the upper left too. That thing's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
You like any of these, Brian? I know you're not the kind of guy to wear a hat that looks like this. This isn't your style.
I actually like the bird and the cigar one too. I feel like it's playing off that alternate Cardinals one where they're just sitting.
Yeah, I see that too. It's a good call. What about the pervert in the lower right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that if that was all solid black, I would wear it as like a funny kind of joke. But it's black and blue is not my best color. I don't know why, it just doesn't look good on me. So I think, yeah, I would go with the bird and the cigar one.
All right, where do you rank the pervert hat?
Probably upper half in this bunch.
Oh yeah,
Upper half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I
You
like the
meant
logo.
the
I don't-
dead last one, right?
The what?
You meant dead last, not upper half, right?
I'd go 40 swords, right? Then I'd go the cigar bird. Then I'd go the butterfly. Then I'd go the hippo. Then I'd go.
That's a hippo. It looks like a
That's a-
Russian donkey.
It's
Oh,
a
the donkey.
Moscow.
It's a mule.
Yeah.
All right, so
Mule.
I just got that down a couple. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And then the peace bomb. I'll go next. And then perverts dead last.
Yeah.
I don't like the moth one. I hate moths. You know,
Off.
I don't know. Like
What a fucking mess, right, man? I thought that was a butterfly. I thought that was a rhino. I thought that was a hippo. I mean, I'm a mess, man. The one thing I'm clear of though is that guy's a pervert.
yeah. You don't know where those hats been.
No. You don't want to put a black light over those hats. It's probably those Fanatics hats he's got in there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Let's go to Topperz.
Plain Jane's
Let
and
me
minor
tell you
league.
something, Brian. Let me tell you something, Brian. This guy at Topperz, man, Pat, has been doing extraordinary stuff.
Hey, all I could say is anybody that has the patience to do minor league, they're dedicated. They really want people to get these hats because minor league is a pain in the you know what. It's getting worse too. Like it used to be you have to wait like twice as long to get minor league approved. Now it's like you just throw a few designs into the wind and hope a few
I'll
come
tell you
back.
something, Brian.
But yeah.
We should move to Austria. I think that may be the key.
No,
Might
but
be.
yeah, if someone like Topperz is getting minor leagues to customers, that's they really want you guys to be happy. That's
Listen,
dedication right
man,
there.
he's doing fantastic shit, man. So my Mount Rushmore right now of hat vendors, right, is you,
Oh, you guys don't have to say that.
you, Topperz, MyFitteds. I'm gonna leave the fourth one to myself for now.
Okay.
Edlands is my fourth.
Okay.
I like these hats though, man. What's your favorite one on here, Jason?
Just one, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Seattle one.
Yeah. See, I think I'm going with the Cyclones.
Okay. Yeah.
That paisley kind of fits with that front logo. But then I also
Mhm.
like the Tomahawk Braves. I mean, there's some good shit on here,
Mhm.
man.
The Ace hat is not the worst, Joe R. The Ace hat is fantastic.
In your opinion. The worst hat on here to me is the White Sox one.
Really, I kind of like the White Sox just because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that logo.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that, Brian.
Let's check the next slide. Let's check the next slide. He's got some good shit, man.
Yeah,
Is Dunedin on here or no? Is that last week?
that was Dunedin was a couple weeks ago, I think.
Oh, I love that hat, man.
Yeah.
There's some more. Look at this, man. This guy doesn't stop. There's not a bad hat here, man.
No.
That's a Rosewood like LA too.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get that 76 World Series hat looking okay because on darker hats, that side patch.
You're right. That side patch sucks, but
Yeah.
it works on this gray, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next slide, the last slide. Let's try to pick a bad one.
Okay.
No bad
All
ones
right.
here.
Yeah. Okay. I am not a fan of that Mariners in the middle.
Yeah,
Like
I'm with you on that. That's probably the weak hat.
the blues are a little too close together.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know, maybe the middle San Diego.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
The other side patch is a little small.
Yeah.
Well, I think the
Work
front
on that
one-
Machado one, but not here.
I think he should have used the yellow in there
You should use
somewhere.
the yellow on the outline of that San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was going
Alright.
for, or I think they were going for like, they started with like a brown and orange colorway, and they were just, seeing what works. I do like that St. Louis one on the bottom.
Me too. I was just about to say that.
Uh-huh.
These are good hats. All right, let's go to Sportsworld. We're in the home stretch here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say this right now. That Toronto, that Padres, and those two, and that green with the peach, great. The Red Sox isn't executed that well, but those other two, I love them, man. I love them.
Is it weird? It's like, you know that feeling when you get a new car
Yeah.
and you just happen to see everybody else driving that car and you just notice it a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel the same things happened with that 25th anniversary side patch and that front logo since we saw Leon's hat. I'm just seeing that thing everywhere.
You know what started
I
that?
didn't even really see it before then.
No, because that patch wasn't
Yeah,
They weren't using that patch before. Now it's everywhere.
yeah,
I also think you can do so many cool things with that front Toronto logo.
Yeah.
that's true. But it always seems that patch is with that front logo in the last couple of weeks. It's just weird.
Because there's only 2 patch options, I think, right?
Well, you could use the other, just regular Blue Jays head. But you should be able to use any logo within those 25 years.
No, what I'm saying is with that front logo, I think there's very limited
Oh,
side.
gotcha. Yeah.
I don't know. As
Do you like the Red Sox one though? I don't like the Red Sox one.
I'm not a fan of that side patch in general.
really,
I am
love
when
that
it's
side
colored
patch.
right. What'd you say?
No, the 2018, like even
Yeah.
though the Red Sox won, like as a side patch, I really love that one.
Me too.
I don't
When it's
like
colored,
that.
when it's colored in its original form.
Yeah, yeah.
When
I'll
you
tell
try to
you-
alter, it looks funky.
I'll be dead honest with you. When the Yankees were knocked out of the playoffs that year, my heart, like as a hat designer, my heart sank because I was like, oh, like if we could get a Yankee hat with that side patch, that would be I would make it all the time.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah.
wasn't the year. It wasn't the year for that though, buddy. Gonna have to hope that something similar comes out in the future. Hope it's in the very distant future.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question before we move on to Eblin's, right? Do you feel
Mhm.
like what undervisor color would you have used rather than pink? Because I think that's what's really I don't like the pink. Like
On the bottom,
yeah.
it's
It's kind of got
I
like
mean,
that Neapolitan feel.
right. They called this the Cappuccino collection. With the Boston, I could see using red.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I think it really depends on each individual hat, right? Like I wouldn't use red on any of the other ones. I
You
would
know what I
use
would've used on all these?
rust on maybe the Padres.
You know what I would have used on all these? Stone.
That's really close to the camel though, right?
No. It's way lighter.
Yeah.
Stone looks almost whitish.
Gray would have been okay. I mean, pink works on some of them,
Yeah.
like on that Angels one.
The clear winners to me are the 2 in the upper right hand corner, right?
Those are really, really good. Yeah.
500
Yeah.
off, Topperz brought out there was just a restock of some bourbon and suedes.
Yeah. Yep. Just restock. I try not to put restocks on here. Sometimes I miss them. Jason Hill will remind me which ones I did put on here.
Yeah, and Donovan, that's what I just said. Stone is like a creamer and off white. It's very similar.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Eblin's and wrap up the show. I know Brian's got to get to his dog.
Mm-hmm. Have we been on here for 2 hours? Oh shit.
Yeah, we have. I don't know, man. This was a lot.
Yeah.
That Marlins one is okay. That Marlins one's okay.
You
The
know,
one on the upper left.
I know what you're really saying here.
What am I really saying?
I know what you're really saying, Brian. You're saying that this whole slide is trash, and I'm just gonna throw them a bone.
No, the one on the upper left is all right. The white ones, I'm not sure why the Cardinals one, that button is red, while the other 2 are,
That's
Yeah,
odd.
I get you. Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just do that with all of them?
Yeah.
Or none of them.
Or just see the allocation for something better.
The Rockies one is all right. But I'm a sucker for peach though too.
That's light navy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate trying to get light navy out there. It's an underrated color. It really is.
Let's take this shit down.
All right. Okay, stop. There we go.
I'm exhausted from all the excitement. I can barely keep my eyes open. I look fucking tired, right? I mean, I'm even looking at my
You do. I mean, I can tell by the way you're wearing your hat. You're tired.
When my hat gets to this point, right, Brian? This means it's time to wrap shit up, But this was a good show. This was a good show. Brian, I want to thank you for being on with us. This was fun, man. I had some fun tonight. We missed Leon, of course.
We do. We do. Hopefully his Manny Petty went okay.
I hope that that big son of a bitch is having a good time wherever he's at right now.
Yeah. Brian, I want to thank you for coming on here and dropping some knowledge on all of us. Especially from a hat designer and store owner perspective. Hopefully it helps people understand why and when you guys do some of the things you do.
No,
I appreciate it.
Anytime, because one of the really great ways to grow a community is just to, have everybody a little bit more informed than they were, before. Just so the more people know, the less arguments there are. Like, I see all the time on comment sections of Instagram, like, oh, why can't you do this logo with that side patch? Or why does everybody have the count of rings? Why is everyone copying the count the rings collection? So, the more people know, like, the better we all get along. And,
if someone's asking why someone's copying the count the rings collection.
Yeah, I'm just giving a
no, but you're right, though. I'm sure there are people out there doing that. But Brian, I also, before we go, I want to thank you for being one of the earliest supporters of the channel. When I think about when Leon and I first started the channel, and obviously we improved it vastly by bringing Jason on board. But when we first started this channel, you were one of the first people that I really spent some time talking to and developing a relationship with. And listen, man, I believe in you. I believe in your family. I believe in your brand. I love your dad too, man. I hope you know that. I love your mom. I love your dad. Just the whole family, man. I just love what you guys are doing. And what I love most is that you stay true to who you are, and you stay true to your brand. And, it's not like you lagged behind everybody else. It's not like you lost a step. You gained steps while everyone else is doing other things. And listen, man, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. And I also appreciate you being on the show with us tonight. It's always fun having you here. But with that, Jason, you're going to have to take us away. And I know this is not your natural forte. Let's see how you do.
All right. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like, rate, review, subscribe, comment below. Tell us some of your favorite hats and some of your drops from this week. Again, thank you, Brian, for joining us. Viewsfromthevault.com for all your merchandise needs. And make sure to subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and all podcast streaming channels. For Pierre, Jason, and Brian from hatheaven.com. This has been Views from the Vault. Stay fitted.